Let's just kind of talk a little bit about the challenges that people are facing. And these are people who are out there trying to find a job, right? So one of the things that I constantly hear people say is people just do a few applying, like easy applies in LinkedIn,
Yeah.
and people then things don't happen because there's 400 applications into that one role, and you can see that. And it's very convenient to do those easy applies, and people get upset, oh, nothing is happening, and people get stuck into that loop. So what do you suggest with to people who are in that the vicious cycle?
Not easy applying. uh, it's so funny because it's like these things are so ironic. It's
Right.
like all the things that are meant with intention to make things easier for people actually in the long run make them harder. So
Right.
if you're just like, you have to be willing to do the upfront work to save yourself time on the back end. What I mean by that is if you spend an hour just tossing out easy applies, it may feel like you were really productive, but you actually set yourself back more hours and you ruined first impressions with companies that you may have otherwise been able to actually have a good first impression with.
Right.
So my recommendation is to one, you need to, again, connect with people in the company first. You should
Mm-hmm.
never be sending out an application without at least connecting with one or two people in the company if possible. Those can be people that are on the potential team. Those could be the actual hiring manager. Those could be their recruiter. But
Mm-hmm.
you may have to apply online
Mm-hmm.
through their application form, which is totally
Mm-hmm.
normal because it goes into their system anyway. But you should be still sending the cover letter, the application, and whatever other assets, whether that's video application or it's a value asset, which are things that I teach about, um, into an email. And then you should be
Mm-hmm.
connecting on LinkedIn, and you should be
Right.
circulating all the communication. People get really nervous about bothering people. Here's the deal. If you look at it from the other perspective and you're not thinking about yourself, because let's say like you're thinking about yourself, like, oh, I need this job. I don't want to bother them. Sure, that's like going to be the path of thinking. But if you think of it like, I'm the solution for this problem. I need to help this person solve this problem. I need to make sure they know about me so I can help them solve their problem. If you think about it in that terms, you can come at it from what I would call a polite pest point of view.
Mm-hmm.
You are a person who is empathetic and understanding that these recruiters, these hiring managers, people in these organizations have a lot going on. This is not the most important thing in the world to them. They have so many
Mm-hmm.
other challenges and things that they're dealing with, but you need to prove to them that you're persistent. Because what's going to
Right.
happen when you actually work for the company?
Right.
You think they're going to want someone who sends something in once and never follows up?
Right.
They're going to want that
Yes.
person. It's like if you bother someone enough, they're going to hire you for you to stop bothering them. That's
Right.
really what it
100%.
becomes.
Yep. No, no, this reminds me of the George Clooney attitude. So, there's a story in one of the books that I recently read where he went with the attitude of like solving problem for the casting director. And
Hmm.
like exactly what you said, just really thinking and empathizing for the person, recruiter or the hiring manager, and becoming that right person so that they can say that, oh, this is the guy or a gal.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. We will sure to come back with more exciting videos on Agile topics.